Hello and welcome to your 30-day reset. I'm so excited to start this journey with you on day one. Sometimes it feels daunting, that first day, but I will guarantee you that on day 30, you are going to be so glad that you made the choice to make this change. So let's get to it. Step on your mat and grab yourself some water. So just before we begin, it's really important that you know how to breathe properly in Pilates. It is one of the most important principles. I've got a video on YouTube that shows you exactly how to do this. So feel free to go and check that out before and then come back to your mat and let's begin. I want you to stand in a parallel stance, feet just slightly wider than the hips. And we're just going to feel grounded between the four corners of each foot. This really helps us to feel connected to the ground, but also helps us with our posture and alignment as we become more aware of where we're holding and distributing that weight. You start to notice your core muscles, and this is where I always say to people who say, I've got no core muscles, if you didn't have any, you would have fallen over by now. So that is a start. Your core is there, and we're just going to build it up and strengthen it. So let's take a little rock from left to right now. Really feel that stretch throughout the feet. A lot of our tension through the body, even back pain, stems from the feet and just by not stretching them out enough. So really be aware of that. Spread the toes and then lengthen through the legs all the way up into the hips. We'll just take a little circle around that pelvic clock. Notice any tightness there and the opposite way. And as we come back to center, lengthen through the spine, lengthen the neck, feel that string pulling you up towards the sky. Just going to take the arms out to the side, slowly bring them back down, cross, and we'll take a little twist. Take deep breaths as we do this, awakening and stretching out through the spine. Then open the arms out, nice big stretch through the front body. And release the arms. We're going to come straight into our breathing. So we breathe in through the nose, expand the lungs, the rib cage, the chest. Exhale through the mouth, draw the navel to the spine. Think of this thick belt tying tightly around the waist. Inhale, expand, feel that length through the body. Exhale slowly through the mouth, relax the jaw. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a couple more to feel grounded, to feel calm but energized. And think of this thick belt tying tightly around the waist, knitting the abdominals together. Keep that zip pulled up to the navel. Just take one more deep breath here. Slowly bring the arms all the way back up. And then exhale and release back down. Let's swim the arms all the way back now. Link the fingers together, open up through the chest. Breathe, bend the knees, exhale, hug that beach ball. Exhale, open through the chest and the arms and rise. We're going to lift and lower. So again, there's no impact, no jumping in Pilates, but you notice people who do Pilates a lot, you can tell by looking at them a lot of the time. Strong, long, lean. And that's what we want. It doesn't matter what shape or size you are. You can still get all the benefits from Pilates. And along with the other programs and the other videos that I've got lined up in this 30 days, we focus and target belly fat, strengthening the body, lengthening the body, calming the mind. It's all going to come together. Bend the knees, release the hands, drop the head, slowly roll down. And just find this stretch here. So make sure we're not pushing the hips back, but we want to take the weight forwards. Press the heels down. Find that stretch. Notice the tightness in the body, work with it, let go. And slowly roll all the way back up again. Breathe in, take the arms up. Release down and bring the hands behind the head. And we're going to tap that toe. We want to focus on streamlining the body now. We're using those accessory muscles. And a really big tip, stay present in the mind. Don't allow yourself to wander off thinking about things you're going to do later or something that's happened previously in the day or the week. Just stay focused with the breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Give yourself that time and that present energy that you deserve, that the body deserves. When we focus on breathing this way, as well as the physical results, you're going to really see and feel the results. But those levels of cortisol, what are often rising at this time, you will notice that you feel more balanced, less stressed. We activate that parasympathetic nervous system, which allows for this, rather than running on fight or flight, that adrenaline hormone. Let's bring the elbow to the knee. Exhale, bring it in. This is going to target the belly fat. Also, as you can feel on that standing leg, those glutes and quads, we want strong, long, sexy legs. So let's keep going with this. We'll bring that knee in now, and we'll just find our balance. The tip here is to just focus on one spot, pinch those shoulder blades, deep breaths. And then let's just release that leg, slowly stretch it all out. Remember, this is your first session, so just take it at your own pace. If you need to slow down, pause the video, do so, grab a drink. Just make sure you're consistent over these 30 days. Okay, we're just going to tap this leg. Stand nice and tall. Feel that string pulling you up to the sky. Nice deep breaths. Bring the elbows here. And we're going to bring that knee to the elbow. Exhale. So we're feeling those abdominals working, not only from the movement, but from the breath. Every time you lift that knee, think of the abdominals getting stronger and that belly fat disappearing. A couple more. And we'll hug that knee in. Stretch it all out. Amazing stuff. Let's come down to the mat now, and we're going to go straight into a cat-cow. So bring the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. Start that flowing movement with the body. Breathing in as we look up. Breathing out as we draw the navel in and drop the head. Find the flow. Just go with it. No boundaries, no restrictions. Just move. So whether it's side to side, you need to go into the hands and the wrists. Listen to the body. And we're going to lift this right leg now. We're going to work those glutes. So squeeze and pulse. Draw the navel in. Keep nice and strong here in the core. Pinch those shoulder blades together. Long, slow, deep breaths. So we really want to tone and strengthen all the muscles in the body. But first we want to be aware of how they all feel, and then really work with that balance, that mind and body connection. So we're going to drop that elbow down now. And we'll just get more of a swing, if you like, through that hip. The foot goes up to the ceiling. Keep going, let's do 3 more. And then we'll extend that leg, extend the opposite arm, find that balance in Superman. Let's bring the knee forwards for a nice long lunge. And just make sure that front knee is in line with the heel. We're going to circle this arm back. Breathe. And by twisting, we're also really working with our digestive organs. And you know what happens when we move and connect with our digestion. Think of releasing toxins from the body as well, combined with our nutrition and our plan. This is going to really work lovely together. Let's step it out into plank. Option to bring the knees down or to keep it up here. You're going to drop to the elbows and push back up. Then the other way, elbows, push back up. The alternative, keep on going there. Alternative, if you need, is to hold it here. Breathe, keep engaging the core, pinch the shoulder blades. Stay focused in the mind. Tell yourself, listen to that inner voice. What are you telling yourself? Are you giving up before you've even felt a challenge? Let's keep going. Use the breath. Just one more. Let's just take a down dog stretch. Stretch out the back body. Bend the knees. Slowly come to child's pose. Breathe and relax. Slowly peel up, come to all fours, hands underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. Squeeze, left leg this time, draw the navel in. Nice and strong here through our center. Pushing that foot up to the ceiling. So we're strengthening the glutes without building the quads, which a lot of women ask me, how do I do that? This is one of the main ways how you can do that. Breathe in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Extend that leg, extend the opposite arm. In Superman, let's hold, lengthen, breathe and tone. Bring that hand down, bring the leg through. Take a little stretch out the hip, and then we're going to go back into it. So allowing that swing. You thought I'd forgotten then, didn't you? But oh no. Drop the elbow, swing. Keep the hip bones face down to the mat. Stay nice and stable there through the hips. Relax the jaw. We want to really strengthen our bones, joints. Build nice, long, lean muscle during this time. And now we can come straight into that lifted lunge. Knee above the ankle, space through the shoulders. Let's make those circles. We want to think of hugging the inner thighs together as we do this. You may feel that through the upper body, the spine, the glutes. Exhale and think of breathing the toxins out of the body. Just visualize that. Stepping back to plank. Let's do it one more time. Drop into the elbows. Remember the alternative, coming down to the knees if you need to. Just two more. Then let's push back to down dog. Stretch it all out here. Breathe. Come down to child's pose whenever you need to. Bring it down and relax here. Amazing stuff. Slowly come back up. Okay, just before we finish, a little bit of ab work. And then that's it. We're done. Day one's almost done. So come down to a neutral spine position. Take a couple of breaths here. As you exhale, the spine comes down to the mat. As you inhale, you find the space. We're going to bring the right, then the left. Exhale down, right, left. Then change left, right, and so on. So we want to always start on the opposite leg to make sure we're using the brain as well, that mind-muscle connection, rather than just running on autopilot or using our strong side. We want to build up both sides. This is great if you suffer with diastasis recti as well, which can happen during and after pregnancy, but can stay with you for years and years. I'm a sufferer of that myself. So if you suffer with that and bloating, this is quite intense on that lower abdominal area. So breathe, take it slow. Daily exercise is really needed. We could stick with this if we want, especially if we're a beginner. Or we can now bring it into this. So just slightly more advanced, lowering the leg, breathing the spine down. If the spine lifts at any point or the pelvis tilts forward, we're going too far. We don't want to push it to that point yet. You'll just weaken the spine and actually push the tummy out rather than in. Just listen to the body. Breathe out as you lower that leg, navel to spine, spine to mat. Keep the jaw soft. Relax the eyes. Stay calm in the mind. And this will, in turn, relate to the body also. No tightness, no tension, just control. Now let's take it into our single leg drops. So again, if you're a beginner or any back problems, I would always advise bringing one foot down as you twist. It's going to help with your waist, your obliques, your abs. And again, if you're doing this one, you're just working every single part of the body, which is how you get those long, lean muscles. Breathe, you got this. Just a few more. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release down. Take a deep breath. Amazing stuff. We're pretty much finished. So just relax, breathe, drop the knees from side to side. Maybe have a stretch with the arms. Do what feels good here. And then we will slowly lift up through a bridge, lifting up through each vertebra of the spine. Chin lifted from the chest. Just feel that connection, navel to spine, headlights on the hips shooting up, relaxed in the toes. Couple of deep breaths in your bridge. Maybe set an intention here for the day, or maybe just take that moment to notice your thoughts. If they're running away, if there's some mini movie going on in the mind, or if you're calm and present, you can always catch them and come back to the present moment. It's great to do this in the morning for that reason, but any time is better than not at all. Slowly peel down and let's stretch it all out. Fingertips, toes. We can either roll onto our side here to peel up, or we can roll up and take a forward fold. Have a nice stretch there and then come back and join me in a seated position. Let's take a couple of deep breaths to finish. Breathing in. Exhale, release through that side body. Inhale, nice deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, send it forwards. And very slowly come back to center. Amazing. Thank you so much for joining me, and well done you. Your day 1 is done and out the way with, and how good do you feel? Comment below if you're watching this on YouTube, and make sure that you stick with the plan for these 30 days. Make yourself accountable. You got this. I'll see you soon.